All right. We are going to go ahead and take a look at this replay as the other players get ready. I think they kept BoxeR out back for a while.
Maka actually nuking his own units here as he wins.
This is what we call bad manner.
Yeah, that's actually awesome.
I love it, man. Yeah, absolutely. You kidding me? Bad manner, that's what I live for.
That's what I live for. Some nerds at home are like, well, you should just respect the other guy. No, trash talk is good. No, you're wrong. So I love it when players show a little bit of personality.
Yeah.
I love a little bit of trash talk.
Even when he's sick, he's like nuking his own stuff.
We thought dropping the mule was like it. You know, but actually like dropping the mule on the opponent's during the battle was the biggest hit. But no, nuking your own army, that's it.
That's it.
That's it, man.
That's it, man. That's ultimate bad manner.
By the way, he cannot do the interview. Maka cannot because he was sick. We wanted to remind those who I might have missed the last, ending part.
That was great for me, though. Got to go to the bathroom. I love it when I get to do that.
I know. You have to start casting these games with the catheter on Artosis. Like, no, but seriously, like, Maka, he says he's really sorry, guys. He's just too sick. I mean, he's like,
that's totally reasonable.
Yeah, I should go sleep in the car on the way home.
He wins a lot of rounds. We've had a lot of Mac interviews. I actually already know everything about him. Like, I don't care. You guys want to interview with him? Ask me. I'll tell you. I already asked him the questions. But right now,
we have our players up on the
guess
screen.
Who? It's time. There are so many people here. This has to be against some sort of fire code.
Yes, this is it. There he is.
BoxeR!
Slayer's BoxeR.
Achievement, StarCraft 1 legend. I like that. He is the man, the myth, the legend. This is Imyoan. This is BoxeR. He is considered by many the most influential, and you know what? Screw it. He is the most influential esports figure in the history of the game. No doubt about that. I mean, there's so much I can actually say about him, but let me say this, and there's going to be so many people on a certain forum that I read that say something like, oh, I got to change my pants, I can't believe it, oh my god. BoxeR said that the most impressive player to him in StarCraft 2 is TLO. Bam!
Big, famous non-Korean StarCraft player, TLO. BoxeR was inspired by his play. Now he's here. He's switched over. He's done with StarCraft 1.
Yeah.
Upgrade complete. Slayer's BoxeR
Upgrade complete. I like
is now here in StarCraft 2.
It's about time.
Ripples going through cyberspace. Earthquakes happening.
You know how many pages there's going to be on various threads about this in just this map?
I know.
It's crazy. This is really exciting to me. We've all seen a lot of replays of BoxeR losing lately because as people release it, like, I beat BoxeR! And like the replay gets out and everyone casts it. I'm even guilty of doing a little bit of that. But no, today we might be seeing a BoxeR victory finally.
That's right. He hasn't been releasing the replays of himself winning.
No, of course not.
Because he wants to save his strategies. He doesn't care.
He's been winning games since the year 1999, man.
He doesn't have to prove anything. The BoxeR,
man, he doesn't have to prove anything.
He's against a guy named Happiness.
Yeah, this guy cannot be in a state of happiness right now because if he loses, he's out. If he wins, he's death threats. I mean,
that's right.
It's as simple as that. You can't beat BoxeR. In fact, if this guy wins this, it will hurt StarCraft 2 as a game. StarCraft 2 as a game in South Korea will become larger and larger the further BoxeR gets. There is no question about that.
He may have to change his ID to depression.
He is like, imagine if someone like, I don't know, some great superstar like Michael Jordan. That is what BoxeR is.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Greatest athletes of all time, in no specific order, are Michael Jordan and Roger Federer.
Yeah.
Slayer's BoxeR.
Well, I'm going to leave Slayer's BoxeR.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. So this is actually a big moment for Artosis and me as well because we're going to be casting the first StarCraft 2 game with Slayer's BoxeR in English. Well done.
There you go.
Well done, sir.
Oh, I'm
happy
excited.
day for me.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's BoxeR, man. Like, I've been watching Korean StarCraft 1 since it was out. I watched the first games on like Ashrigo in a booth with like tinsel on it, okay? And I remember BoxeR's first games. I've followed this guy forever. My favorite Terran player of all time, no doubt about that.
I remember watching him with my little brother. We were just like, oh my god, Slayer's BoxeR's so good. He was doing crazy stuff with drop ships, and it was just like, oh. So to see him here now is just such an exciting moment.
It's awesome. He's still around and relevant. It's touching. This guy's older than White Raw, by the way. That's
he
old.
is. That's very old.
Yeah.
But we're so happy to have him here. And thank you, everybody, for joining us and showing your support here at GOM TV. We want to push the future of esports. We're very excited to do so. Here is the map lineup now.
Now it's a Terran versus Terran, so it's going to be completely, you know, what maps don't we like that we take out. Blistering Sands and Jungle Basin taken out by Slayer's BoxeR. Jungle Basin and Shakur's Plateau by Happiness, and that makes a lot of sense because those are the newer maps. So this player probably has played a lot more on the older maps, so I understand that. First map's going to be Lost Temple. Second map, Xel'Naga Caverns. Third map, Scrap Station. It's TVT, so we can't really talk a whole lot about the balance of these maps in this matchup. But we can say that Lost Temple is a map that BoxeR became quite known on with dropship play. And Xel'Naga Caverns is, you know, that's a map with a lot of ledges and stuff. BoxeR loves dropship, so that's good. Scrap Station, that's just a weird map. So anything weird or cliffy or micro-based is good for BoxeR. That's the type of player he is.
Scrap Station has a lot of different builds you can use on it. Assuming BoxeR does lose one of the first 2 games, I think Scrap Station is a map where he could do some very interesting strategies to come back on.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I agree with you there.
That's the way I feel.
I feel that you're right.
So we're going to get this started momentarily here. So get ready for some awesome action as BoxeR's first StarCraft 2 game at the GSL.
I'm giddy.
Over here at the center right corner, we have the one, the only
Slayer's BoxeR.
That's right, Slayer's BoxeR. Actually playing StarCraft 2. Down here at the south, obviously the underdog here, obviously not as well known. We have
Happiness.
And by the way, oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say Happiness. I don't really know much about this guy. I've never hit him in the ladder. Never seen him before. No idea. I don't think he's in a team. It's really kind of random.
It is important to note that Happiness, if you were into Warcraft 3 Pro gaming, this is not the same player as Happy, the War 3 Pro.
No, it is not,
the same player
as the blonde Russian guy, Happy.
Ukrainian, I believe.
Russian.
Is he Russian?
Yeah.
All right.
Hot is the Ukrainian. That's
blonde.
Of
course.
Yes, that's right. Artosis knows stuff about Warcraft 3.
Artosis, you are
the little nerds that hate me for always bash on Warcraft 3 players are so angry right now. All right. BoxeR. Happiness. Close spots on Lost Temple. This is as close as you can get on this map. Rush distances are not far at all. And I cannot wait to see how their builds go. Let's take a look at the production tab. And it looks like BoxeR is just slightly ahead on the barracks and the gas.
So already off to a good start here for BoxeR.
Yeah. Dude, this is so exciting, actually.
This is so cool.
There are so many people here. It's unreal.
It's actually so packed in here, it's kind of scary.
Yeah. There's a lot of press. Everyone is very excited about this match.
And here comes BoxeR's SCB, Slayer's BoxeR, scouting his opponent right away. He sees it, in fact, no tomfoolery here from Happiness.
That's right. The barracks is where it should be in the main base. There's one gas. Nothing much to read there.
Happiness is SCB.
Happiness is
SCB. Going over here. And BoxeR's micro actually so good it has to forces the SCB to get out. The SCB was unable to get around.
Second gas going up for Happiness. All right. That could point out to a lot of things. I hope Banshee play. Because Banshee play is the coolest.
Banshee play is pretty good in TBT as well.
Yeah, it's
one of the staple openers.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's you know what I like about it in this matchup as opposed to some of the others is there's no risky factor to it. It's just a solid opening.
Yeah.
You can do a lot economically and aggressively with it, and defensively. So it's definitely something very cool.
No, here we see BoxeR keeping the Marines and the SCB near the Xel'Naga Watchtower. He wants to make sure that his opponent's stuck inside of his base.
And now only 2 Marines here while he makes a reactor. So this attack actually could do a lot. He'll put the SCV in front to take the first few hits, And then he's just going to run up with the Marines, and this could be a problem. BoxeR, here he goes, up the ramp, trying to make a bunker, not going to work out. One Marine down. BoxeR's Marines totally fine, taking on the next Marine. Some nice micro here with the SCVs.
He's going to go ahead and probably try to make a bunker here. Presumably, no, he might actually just move down here and try to take out some SCVs, get an edge that way. He can go ahead and take out this SCV over here. Nice controller. This is BoxeR Micro.
2 Marines popping out. Looks like this should be the end of BoxeR's rush, but he has done so much damage, as BoxeR always does, with just a handful of units.
Going back over here to BoxeR's base. Getting a starport, factory lands. Tech lab, meanwhile, barracks with the reactor.
Viking tank. That's what we're going to see.
That's what we're going to see.
Yeah.
Now Happiness is down by losing several of the SCVs we saw over here. And, of course, those few Marines at the start. Hellion double Marine here right now to hold off any kind of rush.
Yeah.
Looks like Happiness, excuse me, may try to counter rush here.
All right. Well, you know, the Hellion in BoxeR's hands, not going to fall to that. He's also got a tank just about to pop out.
This SCV.
So hopefully Happiness does not attack quite yet.
He's going to take a peek. And actually, you note, he did hide the rest of this stuff quite well. So I believe he only saw the tank there.
Ooh, and we have Banshee play coming out of Happiness. And I tell you, I like the Banshee play over the Viking tank. The Viking tank is very standard. You'd think that these positions would be reversed. BoxeR would be doing more of a micro-based Banshee play, while Happiness would be doing more of a standard play, because that's kind of what BoxeR is normally weak to, very standard play.
Here is the Banshee on the way out. It takes exactly 2 Banshees, timing-wise, if you make them a back-to-back, to get Cloak to finish. So we might wait for 2 Banshees and then go ahead and attack.
Well, you know, with the Vikings out, with a few Marines as well, 1 scan can take out 1 Banshee if you do it in the right place. The thing is, Banshees are pretty quick, so if you do it while it's kind of far away, they can oftentimes run out.
Yeah, you oftentimes have to follow the, what's the word I'm looking for? The blip, I guess, you see on the screen.
Yeah,
you can see like the foggy part where the cloaked unit is. You have to follow that, get right on top of it, and then hunt him down. Hiding the Banshees over here near the island, just in case Slayer's BoxeR scans. He won't see it. Happiness, proving that he is a pretty smart player here.
Oh, he's actually gonna hit in 2 places at once, I think. It looks like his rally point with that Banshee, yeah, it's gonna be up there. So he's actually gonna try to hit 2 sides at once, which is gonna make it quite effective, because BoxeR should not have 2 mules saved up unless he totally knows what's going on.
Well, he actually looks like he does.
And he does totally know what's going on, LOL. Of course, it's BoxeR.
And he's gonna hide these.
Silly me. Look at this. He's actually looking for Banshees right now. He's Banshee hunting. Here comes the first cloaked Banshee. It's going to go
As you can see from BoxeR, he cannot see it. And he's going to run. Meanwhile, we have another.
Yeah, very nice by Happiness. Going right into the mineral line. Targeting some SCVs.
He did manage to get that Banshee back there.
That's right, but this other one doing a good amount of damage. 1 mule has been used up. Vikings going after this Banshee.
And he's just going to stay on top of it. Perfect.
Nice move. Great play by BoxeR so far.
So as you can see, just as Artosis and me were saying, staying on top of the cloaked Banshee until he knows that he's in range.
Yeah, to kill it.
To kill it.
It's very important. Now, Happiness is actually switching over. He's got that Raven, which is going to help a lot in Viking Wars, especially when he has that many Marines, and switching over to Viking Tank himself. But at the same time, adding some barracks. So I think it's going to be a Viking Tank with heavy Marauder mixed in, and he's going to want to play a more tempo-based game because of this. As BoxeR moves out into the map, he can't engage in the choke is what I'm trying to say. He's definitely going to want to engage more in the middle so he can spread out his units a little bit more. And we're definitely going to want to see Happiness take a quicker third than BoxeR here.
Well, he's got to, but of course taking a third in spots like this, as I say in most of the casts, is kind of a pain because there's no easy place to expand to.
Quite true. BoxeR testing the skies with those Vikings.
Eddie managed to assassinate the Raven here. That would have been huge.
Yeah. The Raven, you know, such an expensive unit and very low hit points. Much weaker than its Science Vessel equivalent from StarCraft 1.
Oh, yeah. But, of course, it's critical in Viking versus Viking because the point defense drone.
You know, that's the cool thing about the Banshee opening. You'll be behind on Vikings, but you can get that Raven very easily to help kind of, you know, shore it up a little bit.
Now BoxeR going to try to secure center map position. Looks like Happiness is going to move out.
BoxeR's actually also going a pretty heavy Marine Marauder composition mixed in with his units. So he's kind of going for this tempo-based play as well, despite opening with such a Viking tank-centric play. Nice.
Lots of siege tanks, just like StarCraft 1.
Yeah. Siege tanks are awesome, man.
As you can see, the position outside of his base almost perfectly contained. There's a small area you could sneak through.
That is a small little area.
It takes some serious guts to try to walk out that way. Looks like BoxeR got supply blocked.
Yeah.
For a little bit here.
And we had a scan there by Happiness. Just checking out exactly what the tech route is. I really like BoxeR's contain, I have to say. It's going to be extremely hard to break out of. In fact, if he tries to, I feel like that's not going to be good. The SCD.
Checking just there to see.
Realizing that siege
testing
tanks
his limits.
Well, it looks like, I think Happiness... Oh, it's scanned by BoxeR, but anyways, I think Happiness, he wants to be able to do something here, but whoever wins the first Viking War, that's going to be a real decider here. This is BoxeR, looks like he wants to snipe something here. Okay, throws up a point defense drone. This is very interesting that he just used a point defense drone right there. It may... Oh, wait a minute, it's Opkey P? I believe it is. What's up? I told everyone.
On a patrol.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's what you get for doing that, BoxeR. That is what you get. People do not do this. It looks cool, but don't do it.
Oh, no, wait.
He walks out into it. BoxeR didn't plan that, I promise.
No, I think he did.
No. No. Only Clyde can plan something like that.
Putting him on patrol like this, that actually allows them to be baited into going into that battle right there. Then the point defense drone eats up the Viking stuff. Now he's ahead in the Viking battle.
And can he kill the Raven? Huge if he does. He gets the Raven. Nice move there by Happiness.
Really nice play here. So far, Slayer's BoxeR. But we have, hold that thought, we have a drop over here.
Oh, nice drop. Attacking those depots with supply drops on it. Very nice move here by Happiness. That is going to red supply BoxeR, I believe. No, just barely not. But still, that kills a lot of his supply. Good drop. Oh!
Nice. Takes it out. Meanwhile, expanding over here.
They did just down the speed of the dropship in the latest patch. So,
yes.
That may be something that he could have gotten away with before. This time, no. But BoxeR, he's taking this third base, and that puts the pressure on Happiness to get something done.
Happiness is going to try, looks like, to push out. I don't think this is a good idea.
No, there are a lot of siege tanks here. A lot of Marines and Marauders as well. Now, what he may be able to do, though, is siege on the edge of vision.
He does manage to slip out on this way.
Oh, maybe just walk out. Ooh, BoxeR moving up that siege tank. It's a good move up. Oh, and BoxeR losing a lot of units. A little bit sloppy there, letting them walk up. Should be on hold position.
But there are more Vikings because of that Viking battle.
Oh, nice play by BoxeR. Really doing a lot of good targeting. But right now, BoxeR with 7 Vikings, 8 for Happiness. He also has that Raven in play, whereas BoxeR has no Raven. It's kind of a big deal.
See, he's doing it again here.
I don't like that.
We do see, it's very tough to see how many Vikings are in that group of units.
Very true. If he scans, he's not going to be able to count it. So that is, well.
Here comes the medevac again. And note these expansions. This is a planetary fortress, so it will be okay. He's moving out again.
And here we go. attack and hitting that. Doesn't want. I don't think he should be engaged in that.
Oh no, that's a mistake right there.
That's gonna clean up those Marauders while being repaired.
He must have thought that was a command center while he's busy trying to multitask over here.
In the meantime, we've had a little bit of scuffles down here. You use the Vikings for vision and try to siege up and kill some extra siege tanks. Having used some scans. And this is going to become a very tough position here. BoxeR is getting pretty far ahead by having this extra base. And that drop not really doing a lot for Happiness.
And looks like he will manage to take that out as well. Here we go. At the unit counting station there, you could see that BoxeR actually is now behind in Vikings.
Yep. 13-7. But he has a lot of Marines, so he can't get too close to the siege tanks or the Marines are going to be able to take out those Vikings very quickly. That looks cool.
Here we go. He's going to try to drop over here. There is a Marine that's going to stop that from landing, but he can land one Viking here and take it out. Actually, this Marine might be too tough.
Yeah. Oh, he lands it.
Kill it.
Oh, Happiness.
Hero Marine.
That's right.
He's going to move in here. He needs to land these Vikings right now. The Vikings can't engage with the Vikings. Hold that thought, though. Drop ships coming over here. Spotted by Happiness.
That's right. He catches one of the drop ships. Pretty big deal, but BoxeR drops off, and he's going to have to fly that away. But there's a lot of Marines in here of BoxeR. Nice map control with these medevacs.
Again, Happiness contained pretty hard here. He looks like he's going to try to bust out now.
Oh, he's going for it, but BoxeR has a lot of ground units here. He's going to have to land those after he kills all the Vikings. And BoxeR, are you going to be able to hold this? A lot of SCVs coming in, and down go the Vikings. But still, so many siege tanks for BoxeR. And BoxeR cleans up. Beautiful hold there on his campaign. GG, the legend, takes the first game.
Unbelievable play there by BoxeR, Slayer's BoxeR.
He is good, man.
He is in good shape. What he's like already used up that mouse pad, so he changes out to another one.
I mean, this guy, he micros frantically. I wouldn't even be surprised if he did use up that mouse pad.
I know, the mouse pad's actually had its hole burnt into it.
Yeah.
BoxeR was microing so hard in that game. Wow. His control very early on was really nice. I like the trick where he used point defense drone, keeping the units on patrol stuck together, so if those Vikings did fly in there, they would, of course, lose instantly in a Viking versus Viking battle. And, of course, keeping them stacked on top of each other like that makes it impossible to guess how many of them there are. So that was an interesting move.
Yeah, there are some interesting uses to the patrol. I do see that. But, that point defense drone on the cliff, you think he may have planned that. I don't know, man. That was kind of like off in the corner. I really think that may have been a mistake. But
I don't know.
He turned it into something because he's BoxeR. And that's what BoxeR does. Like, you can give BoxeR anything, man. He's MacGyver Terran.
Dude, he really
is. That is the truth.
I like his rush there early on, too. Well timed out.
Yeah, it was just 3 Marines. The guy happened to have 2, so bam. BoxeR goes in, kills a bunch of SCVs, a bunch of Marines, like makes them cancel the bunker. It's actually crazy the things BoxeR can do. It doesn't.
He's really
whether
impressive.
Things go right or wrong, BoxeR's like, okay, I'll just make the best out of this. And he's like, just like puts it together like that, and that's it, man. Look at him.
This is just so cool. We're casting Slayer's BoxeR here.
It's awesome.
Well, we're going to go to game number 2 here momentarily.
I'm actually giggly like a little schoolgirl right now.
I'm all giddy and
I'm
stuff.
Like, oh, it's BoxeR. I'm going to interview him. Oh, actually, I've interviewed him before, but I'm excited for this one as well.
That's true. You have interviewed BoxeR before, but of course, it's a big moment here for esports and the GSL, StarCraft 2 in general. The countdown has started. Game number 2. Can Happiness come back? Let's find out.